Howdy daddling. Hi everyone, my name is Tim and you are at Retro Gaming Stuff, the YouTube channel for retro video games. So this is one of the first of my videos, and in this video we will be covering the Doncaster Gaming Market. So it is the 21st of June 2025. It's the hottest day of the year, so I am literally sweating my ass off, and I am going to a big venue to see what I can pick up with another 2,000-3,000 people. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So in this video I'm going to be covering off what I will be taking, so hints and tips if you've never been to a gaming market before and you're thinking about doing it, the type of things I take. I'm going to briefly cover off the type of things that I'm interested in picking up and purchasing, and then I will go there, we'll take a little bit of footage so you can get a feel for the event, and then I will come back and I will explain what I have purchased. Okay, so let's get into it. If you like the video and you like the channel, then do your usual stuff and like and subscribe. Okay, so I've already done an intro video, so if you've not watched that, head over and watch that. But where I am is the Retro Gaming Stuff cabin. So it's a safe space where I do my videos and do reviews, and yeah, this is going to be known as the Retro Gaming Stuff cabin. So what is the Doncaster Gaming Market? So if you're not familiar with it, it's an event that's hosted around twice a year. It's organised by Replay Events. They've been on the go for years, and what they do is a series of gaming markets around the country. So the Doncaster one's probably the most established one. It's been going for a number of years now, probably one of the biggest. It's got a massive portfolio of sellers there. It's in a really big venue. And yeah, it's a really good place for picking up retro gaming stuff. So they also do gaming markets across the country. So they do them in Glasgow, they do them in, where is it, Nottingham. They've done them in Leeds in the past, so if you follow them on Facebook, you'll see what they do. They also have a gaming event that tends to happen around October time in Blackpool, which is a weekend, and that's where they actually have the cabins. They have traders there, they have talks and what have you. So hopefully I'm going to head over to that in October and do a video or a series of videos of that. Okay, so that's a bit about the gaming market. So why am I going, what I'm wanting to pick up? So I am wanting to pick up, so I collect quite a wide range of retro video games. So I do collect PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Prefer PlayStation 1 really, just because the prices are fairly reasonable. I also collect Super Nintendo games and Mega Drive games. I've also got a Sega Saturn, but I've only got about 5 games for that. I also collect Xbox 360. Controversial, yeah, I know. Is that retro? Who knows? But I do like collecting Xbox 360 just because the price is fairly reasonable. I also like buying merchandise, so as you can see I've got a few of these pictures on the wall and merchandise as well. So that's a bit about me, that's a bit about what I collect, let's get into what I'm aiming to buy at the gaming market. Okay, so we know that retro video games can be expensive, and I'm not up for collecting expensive games, but what I do want to collect is a bargain. So I'm interested in bargains, I'm interested in boxed with manual, and I'm interested in niche games or merchandise. So obviously everyone else is after the same stuff. So let's see what I will pick up. I have got a list of games that I'm interested in buying, but they are quite hard to find. So I'll keep that at the back of my mind. So I'm open to bargains at the gaming market. Okay, let's get into what will I take. So this section will give you a good hints and tips if you're thinking of going to a gaming market. So with the Doncaster one, they have got split tickets over different times. So I think it might start at maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. So you can buy a 10 o'clock ticket. It's a bit more expensive. They have so much allocation for that time slot. They also have a slot, I think, for 11, and I've got a slot for 12, which is midday. There's also afternoon slots as well. And the purpose of it is to stagger people attending. So before they did this, it was really busy, and everyone arrived at the same time, and it was a bit hectic. So they've staggered the timing out now, and the pricing reflects that as well, which is good. One of the issues with that is if you're after something rare and you buy a ticket for later in the afternoon, there's a risk that the good stuff's gone. But on the other hand, it's cheaper. So you got to just weigh it up. As I say, there's a lot of traders there, so you should be able to find something. So yeah, I'll be going at midday. As I say, I'll do a bit of footage. So what am I taking? So the first thing I will take is cash. So today I will be taking 150 quid cash. So that's my cash budget. I'm taking cash just because it gives you a bit of negotiation if you're buying a few things. They tend to knock a bit off. If you pay by card, then they get hit by fees. So cash is king. You have to go and get it, obviously, which can be a bit of a pain, but it's worth doing that or having some cash on you. The other thing I do is take a bag of coins. So there may be something you see which may be only a few quid, or anything up to sort of £10. So I've got about 30 quid in pounds and 50p's. The reason why I take that is because it's easier if it's only like a few quid to give them it straight as cash, and they don't have to break any notes. So it's convenient for them, it's convenient for you. Just means you can be a bit more agile, a bit wee when you're purchasing. So I'll be taking cash. I will be taking a bank card as well, on the off chance I see something. I've spent all my cash, spent all my coins, and I want to buy something. So that's the fallback emergency, is the card. The other thing I will be taking today, because it is bloody hot, is some water. Just so you dehydrate. You don't want to be in there sweating your ass off and thinking, why didn't I bring some water? Water can be quite expensive there as well. I'm from Yorkshire, so I'm a tight ass, so I'll take my own water. And the final thing I will take is a decent backpack. So this is the bag. It's very large. So if I buy one of these pictures, it'll quite easily fit in there. I'm not going to buy a console famous last words. So, I mean, a console may fit in here anyway. And it rolls up so it can start small, goes on your backpack, on your backpack. And it's fairly thin as well, so you're not sort of getting in anyone's way. So it's worth taking a bag. I'll probably put a tote bag in there as well, just in case I fill it. So yeah, that is what I am taking. The time now is 20 past 10. So I'm going to set off at 11. So it'll take me about 50 minutes to get there. And yeah, I'll take some footage. And then when I come back, I will show you what I've purchased. So thanks for watching this section of the video. The next video is covering what I've picked up, why I've picked it up, how much it cost, it's a key thing, and there'll be some footage of it as well. So like and subscribe, because that's what we do, and it shows that you're interested in my content. And yeah, thanks a lot for listening and viewing. Great, see you in a bit. Cheers, bye. Good. As you can see, it was really busy. A lot of people there, a lot of stalls, some bargains were had. So let's move into what I purchased. So we'll start off with the games. So I bought 2 games. Before I said I was looking for some Sega Saturn games, and there had to be a bargain. So the first one I bought is Myst on the Sega Saturn. So yeah, I've never played it before, but I've heard of it. This was £25. It's boxed. It has the manual. So the manual is in really good condition. There's no real scuffs or creases or what have you. So yeah, that's missed. It's one player game. There's the manual. I checked the disc for any blemishes or what have you. And that's the disc. You won't be able to see it, but yeah, it's really good condition, especially for its age. So when was this released? 1995. 1995, so what's that? 30 years? 30 years old this is. I've just noticed it says mouse enabled. So we'll see if I need a mouse. So it was originally released on the PC. Myst thrusts you into an intriguing and beautiful computer-generated land. Left alone, it's your task to solve the taxing logic puzzles and mysteries which enshrouds this complete virtual island. Breathtaking rendering scenery, CD quality sound effects, narrated story and a game save option ensures this is an adventure you'll never want to leave. So I'll do some gameplay of this because I've got a connector so I can record footage. So yeah, I think it's the original case. It looks like the original case. As I say, it's in good condition. I'll probably get plastic cover for it so that it keeps nice. 25 quid. I thought that was quite a bargain. I'm not sure how much to go for, but I did see another copy for £30 and I did see a copy for £24. So when you attend these gaming markets, it's worth shopping around, but if there is something you want, you do need to buy it there and then. So balance. So that's Myst on the Sega Saturn. First purchase. Okay, second purchase. Second game purchase is another Sega Saturn game, and it is Tomb Raider on the Sega Saturn. It says game complete, and I bought it from Console Portal. It was £12, but actually they knocked £2 off, so it was £10. Right, I didn't actually open this, but the casing looks all original. There's a couple of bumps and the back's a little bit knobbly, but apart from that it looks fairly good condition. Let's open it. I can't get into it. Right, so we have the manual. Get into it. Here's the manual. It has got a sticker on it. I'm not sure if I can get that off. But yeah, that's the manual. Again, this was 1996. The manual is fairly good condition. Not too many blemishes. Yeah, staples are in good condition, that. So let's wham that back in. In terms of the game, as I say, I didn't actually check this, but it's fairly good condition. Probably just needs a bit of a clean up. So yeah, that's Tomb Raider on the Sega Saturn. £12 discounted to £10. So yeah, that was the second game. They were the only games I actually bought, considering I went to a gaming market. What did I buy on top of that. So I wanted some of these pictures to add to the back wall. So in the footage you'll see there was a stall there that did these pictures. They were £5 each, or 5 for 20. So I bought 5. So I'm going to show you what they are. So they are actually tin, and they have got some holes in them. So you can put them up with pins, so I'll be able to move them around. So the first one we got was Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 1. Nice image. Nice image for the boys there. So yeah, that's Tomb Raider. The second one I bought, that was quite a nice simple one. The second one I bought was just a PlayStation logo on white, which I thought was really stood out really well. It's just got the PlayStation logo on it, so it's nice and simple. So that was the second one. The third one of my favourite games, is Altered Beast. So yeah, I really like Altered Beast. I remember playing it in the arcades when I was a young whippersnapper. So that is the third one, Altered Beast. Coming on to the fourth one. So this one is one of my all-time favourite games. Again, used to play it in the arcades. Frustratingly quite difficult once you get to the later levels, and that is Bubble Bobble. Yeah, Bubble Bobble. Got some nice screenshots at the bottom there. Nice logo, looks original. So yeah, that's Bubble Bobble. That's number 4. And finally, number 5, again a classic one from Nintendo, and this is Kung Fu, which is again annoyingly annoying to play, but just like the imagery and the text and the wording. So yeah, that was my 5th one. So they are nice, look nice on the wall. I've already got a selection, so these will be added to the wall. And they were a bargain, so they were £5 each. But if you got 5, you got them for £20. Okay, I also got a couple of other sort of signs, displays. Now, I could not walk away from buying this. So just the imagery on this. So again, it's a image, picture, it's metal, and I think you'll agree it looks very sexy. And that is Grand Theft Auto in a sort of neon electric design. Nice imagery. It's going to look really nice, that. Good reflection, good design. You got the logo there. So yeah, I just couldn't really walk away from buying this one. And that brings us nicely to the next one of these which I bought. So the next one I bought, I couldn't help it. It just made sense. And again, it is Grand Theft Auto 6 in the same design. There you go. How sexy is that? That is super sexy, innit? I'll get some close-up footage for you. That is going to look very nice on the wall. So yeah, they're really well made. They are metal. I was talking to the stall holder. He had loads of other ones. He had a really good Silent Hill one. But I wanted these. He had about 8 or 9 different ones. He had an Outrun one as well. So they are really sexy. I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna mount them. Maybe just with a pin in the corner so you can't see it. But that is super sexy. That. Speaking to the chap on the stall, it does Doncaster Gaming Market regularly, and he's doing the Sheffield one as well. So no doubt I will be purchasing some more of those because they are sexy. Right, okay. So the final thing I purchased was not a game, it wasn't a sign. So there were quite a few different stalls there, not just gaming stalls. So there was ones with like plushies, there was stalls with figures, figurines, some of it was gaming, some of it wasn't gaming. So actually it was quite good having a different perspective of not just gaming stuff, but quite a bit of merchandise. And that brings me to my final purchase, which was a random purchase. But again, I couldn't really resist this. And this is the car from Back to the Future Part 2 in a really nice box. So yeah, I really liked it. There was actually 2 of them, but this one stood out because of the wheels are at an angle, the time machine, the box is really nice. And this was, so it says collect all 3, this was £26.99, which I didn't think was too bad. I'm going to keep it in the box, keep it pristine, and this might be another rabbit hole I go down in terms of purchasing random movie memorabilia. Okay, so to recap, the car cost me £26, the Grand Theft Auto signs were £15 each, the other signs, which I got 5 of, were £20, then I got 2 Sega Saturn games, one was 25 quid and one was £10. So yeah, that's the end of the video, the end of my pickup. Hope you've enjoyed it. Put any comments in. I may well be going to the Sheffield Gaming Market, or my next video may be a review of a game, maybe Tomb Raider. So yeah, like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for listening, and catch you soon. Nice one, cheers, bye.